Oh, this is a game by Bruno Cathala.
Oh, great.
It's also in 3 languages, and it's set in Egypt. It's a little, shall we say, set collecting game, more or less. It's a card game, obviously. Oops. Oops. Okay, I'll also rush through it, trying to keep it simple. We have different things. There's a temple being built, the Sobek temple, which is a crocodile god in Egypt. And there's a whole economy that's being, set around it, and you have merchandisers coming around along the Nile, and we're trying to grab the best merchandise, make sets, and make points, obviously. We have different kinds of goods. We have ivory, we have tusks, we have a wood, ebony, we have marble, and then cattle, and so on and so on. And we have also characters who actually belong to a family. See, this is the corn family, or are actually mainly played for their special power. The whole thing is shuffled together. So we have characters and goods shuffled together, and then we have 9 spots here along the docks here where we display those goods. The only thing is the goods are displayed, but the characters stay hidden. So you're taking a character, but you don't really know which one. Then we have event tokens, we'll see later. We have 5 per round. The game is played in 3 rounds. You score, you score, you score, and who got the most points at the end is won. We have starting cards, which are actually the goods with no value. The value of a card is actually given by the number of scarabs that are on it. So at the end we have cards. And that's it. On my turn I have 3 options. Either I take a card, in which case I have to choose one of the 4 first, starting from this side. So one of those 4. If I take this one, then you have to take one of those 4, and so on.
4, yeah.
And then at some point there's less options, and sometimes you must take the last one. And the little thing is, so if I take that one in hand, it's okay. If I decide to take that one, for instance, because it's more valuable, I can, but all 3 cards here go under my corruption tile. Oh! And that's, as the name indicates, it's not good.
It's not good.
No, it doesn't sound good. You can be corrupted, but you shouldn't be too corrupted. So that's the main thing about taking cards. Then another thing you can do during your turn is to play out sets of cards. So I'm going to cheat a little bit here for a speed purpose. Okay, on my turn, I could, instead of taking a card, I could play a set and put it in front of me. And this will give me points at the end of the round. The points are the number of scarabs multiplied by the number of cards. So here I get only 8 points. It's not very valuable, but anyway, it's possible. And sometimes it's much more valuable, of course. That's one thing. And the other thing I can do is play out one of those characters for its power. So for instance, if I play her, I'm going to grab 3 cards from the deck and such. It's play, we play. When this is emptied, it's replenished. Then we play again, replenish. And when somebody takes the very last card of the very last arrival, then the round ends, but at once. And everything you have in your hand, if you can make a set, you can, here, voila. You can put it out, but sideways, and you get only 1 point per scarab, and the rest is going to go under a corruption tile again. So it's also about the end of the round, you have to be careful. And then we count, so everybody is getting points, and whoever got the most cards on there is corrupted. Corrupted means, for instance, I had 37 points. Now for each 10 points I scored, I have to go back 1 of those designs. So 37, that would be 3 times, twice. Okay. So I'd go 1, 2, 3 backward. More or less half of my points, which I just scored. Yeah. So sometimes it's worth it, but it's very costly. Yeah. So that's it. And then we'll reshuffle, second round, third round, and whoever gets the most points wins. There's a little something with tokens here, the event tokens. Okay, there are a little more rules, of course, than just that, but to get an idea. You have tokens here. The first 5 times where somebody plays out a set, he can take all the tokens and trigger an event. And there are a thing where you can take somebody back and go forward, or give somebody more corruption, or play again, or discard some of your corruption, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So sometimes, especially with fewer players, or if you're leading, you want to maybe even play out a set that has no value, just to make sure you get hold of those points, and avoid being dragged behind, or that kind of thing. And the characters, the powers are like, again, get rid of some corruption. You can limit everybody's hand limit to 6, and everything goes in the corruption.
Into the corruption immediately.
So it's a bit tricky. It's like, you have to be careful, try to sneaky, make good lots, and then play against the others and walk around.
Sounds like it would be a pretty fast-paced game.
It's once you know everything, it's pretty fast. I would say it's maybe 40 minutes, maybe.
Oh yeah,
30
great.
if you really play fast, but if you play easy, it's like I take, you take, I play out.
Yeah.
I hesitate, I take, you play out. It's pretty fast paced.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's not a huge thing. So that would be Sobek.
Sobek. All right.